Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to a FIFA 20 sniping video. Today we're going to be starting a brand new series on the channel that is in fact going to include sniping content from the community. Now of course one of my marquee series on this channel is in fact Sniping Reactions. So today we're going to be divulging into the sniping content that you guys have been able to get in the first episode of Community Sniping Reactions. So of course, if you guys do enjoy this video and do want to see more content like this in the future, smash the like button. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes for episode number 1. Of course, if you guys do want to get involved in the series as well, there is always a link to my Twitter in the description down below. If you guys manage to get any snipes, preferably video clips by the way, make sure to go ahead and tweet them at me. I'll download them and involve them in episode 2 of the series if that's what you guys want to see. Of course as well though, if you just do have still images, they're perfect as well, but preferably videos for future episodes. Okay then guys, for clip number 1 that we're going to be checking out on the first episode of Community Sniping Reactions, we have actually got some gameplay that has been sent in from Drew on Twitter. Now, as you can see, he's doing the compare price method on a Brazilian sniping filter. And the original card which appears is in fact Carlos Alberto, 87 rated. And as you can see, he's well in excess of 1.6 million coins as his buy now. Now, whilst he's actually doing the compare price method, an opportunity to snipe Ronaldinho for 200,000 coins does in fact appear. And unfortunately for Drew, he loads in a second late. Now, we've all been there, guys, trying to snipe icons, and unfortunately you do in fact not load in directly on the 1 hour mark, and as a result you're at a massive disadvantage, especially for such an incredible sniping opportunity. So he does in fact unfortunately miss out this time around. This would have been an insane snipe, boys. 91 rated Ronaldinho, so it wasn't even his baby card, and he had the chance to get him at 200,000 coins. Moving over to our second sniping opportunity in this episode then, guys. Again, another Brazilian icon. This one was sent in by Fasty over on Twitter. As well, by the way, boys, if you are like an upcoming YouTuber and you do sniping content, this is definitely a great way to get your channel out there. I'll happily link you in the description of the videos if you do have a YouTube channel which you maybe upload sniping content to. So if you guys are down for that as well, maybe this is a series which could help you get exposure. I don't know. If you guys would be up for that, I'd be happy to link you in the description. Anyway though, this time around, like I mentioned, again another Brazilian icon. What a snipe. I think this is min price. I can only assume it is, as it was bought at 73,000 coins. Absolutely insane for 92 rated Grincha. I believe this is actually his mid card, so not prime. Maybe it wasn't out at the time. So he sells for as you can see, he's got him listed up at 1.3 million as a resale value. So after tax, he's going to be making well in excess of 1 million coins just off this snipe alone. Unfortunately, this time around, though, it was only an image of the card on the web app, so we don't actually have any footage of the snipe. But again, another exceptional trade there, this time by Fasty. And man, I wish I saw opportunities like this. How incredible would that be, guys? 92 rated Grincha at min price. That's actually insane, and GG to you, dude, for getting that, because I'm assuming there was a lot of competition trying to snipe min price icons, and you managed to get a pretty insane card there. As this next clip then, guys, we've actually got gameplay this time around, and it was sent in by a Twitch subscriber called Zoonless. For those of you guys that are active in my Twitch chat, you'll know exactly who this guy is. He's there pretty much every single stream, and I'm assuming that he probably spends a lot of his time whilst watching my streams sniping icons, because as you'll be able to tell by the content that's playing in the background right now, he picked up an absolute bargain. He managed to get Baggio 91 rated. This is actually the mid-tier card, and he only paid 98,000 coins. So he was actually listed up at 87,500 as the start, and then 98 by it now. So I'm assuming because this is probably an old clip, maybe at the time he was selling for close to 1 million coins. So we tried to list up the item with a start price of maybe 875k and a buy it now of just below 1 mil. And unfortunately missed out to 0 on both of them, and accidentally listed up for below 100,000 coins. Now this is actually a perfect clip as well for the content that I'd like to include in this series, because you can see his sniping mechanics. You can see that he'd been searching on the filter for a little while. It's just perfect content to put into this series. And fortunately, Zoonless, like, everything goes right for him here. He loads in directly on the 1 hour mark to give himself the best opportunity to snipe the card. Then his mechanics, incredibly quick and perfectly performed. So he fortunately managed to get an insane snipe here. Like I mentioned, I don't know what the price of the card was at the time, but I'm going to assume it is maybe $1 million coins. The market changed so much now, guys. This is the first episode, so it will include old clips when the market was at a different point in time with different values on certain icons. But yeah, if this card managed to sell for 1 million coins, then he's got an absolutely insane sniping opportunity here. Regardless, even if it is like the current day market value, the item's still worth over 500k. So regardless of how much you managed to sell the card for, whether you used them, this is still one of the best icon snipes I've seen on FIFA 20. Now, talking of best icon snipes, unfortunately for this one, we don't have any gameplay. But the image, it tells enough of the story already. 92 rated Maldini, fresh out of packs. The person who sent this icon snipe into community sniping reactions was probably the happiest man on the planet that stayed this opportunity, because he managed to get this Maldini card for min price. Like, this is insane. 73,500. This is crazy, man. Like, this is one of the best centre backs on the game. Somebody, I don't know how this happens. Maybe if you guys have accidentally listed an icon on the market before, maybe you can tell me how it even occurs. But opportunities like this do actually appear every now and again. I'm assuming maybe he bumped down the filter to like min price, wanting to change it, and then was like, actually, let's compare the price of this item before I do list them onto the market. And maybe I'd button delay or something, I don't know, and listed up at min price instead of clicking compare price. Genuinely, I have no idea how people min list icons, but it happens frequently. If any of you guys have done it in the past, let me know in the comment section down below how it happened, because I'm genuinely interested to see how these mistakes could occur. Now, that previous snipe was actually sent in by JD on Twitter, so massive shout out to you, congratulations, insane snipe that you might get there. And then this next one, we're actually moving away from icons this time round, but still an insane snipe regardless. Now, I feel like he's got this sniping filter set up a little bit too cheap to actually see an Aguero at the time, but hey, it's not even a normal gold card that appears. He managed to get the Team of the Year nominee Aguero for 21k. Incredible. I don't understand how this could happen again. I'm assuming that Aguero's got an increased min price. This is probably again another min price snipe, which the person who sent in this content for managed to successfully get. Now, to be fair, guys, he's not even quick on this one. So he was fortunate that there was no competition trying to snipe Aguero at the time. It's on the PlayStation as well, so normally the more competitive console. But hey, man, you've got to make sure you get it right. And he didn't panic. Even though he's a little bit slow, he didn't panic, and he still managed to do the mechanics correctly. I always say this as well, guys. If you're sniping, the most important thing is to correctly perform the sniping mechanics. If you rush into it and accidentally compare price, doesn't matter how fast you are, you're never going to get the card because it disappears. So he was nice and composed here and managed to pick up an absolute bargain. But for the final content of this episode, which was the first one, again, another Team of the Year nominee. I feel like these guys are actually pretty good to snipe, to be honest with you. People probably listing the cards up for a similar price to what the normal item is worth. However, this time around, that is just not the case, because Dai managed to get Son at 52k. Now, there's actually a trading from scratch episode I uploaded recently, which did in fact include Young-Min Son sniping, and to be fair, he's a decent filter. I didn't manage to see any of these opportunities though. If it did, maybe would have been well over 1 million coins on that account already. Dai, like I mentioned, managed to get Son for 52,000 coins. Incredible. Again, another still image here, so we didn't actually see him successfully get the card and perform the mechanics. But man, I wish I would have seen opportunities like this when I was sniping this card. So on the PlayStation, this Son card, which is Team of the Year nominee, does sell for around 500k. So I think this is another accidental listing by the person that put this card onto the market. Probably tried to put him up at 525,000 coins. Missed out to 0, and as a result, it appears super cheap. But Dai took advantage, and congratulations for doing that, mate. You've got one hell of a snipe, and a great way to round up this video, really, because we've had some incredible opportunities to play out. Most of you guys were successful, apart from Drew right at the start, who unfortunately missed out on Ronaldinho. That would have been insane, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed like the first episode of Community Sniping Reactions. Of course, like, I try and do as much sniping content on my own, but to fill in the void and like episodes where it may have been a slow week for me, this is a great way for the channel to produce sniping content whilst also showing people like what you guys as the community managed to get throughout the week. So like I mentioned, if you've got any snipes that you want to include in episode number 2, make sure to follow me on Twitter, link in the description, and tweet at me the content of your best snipes, preferably videos, but as you've seen by a lot of the content included in this episode, I actually don't mind if it is just a photo. Anyway though guys, we are in fact going to wrap up episode number 1 here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, I did mention at the start, best way of showing your appreciation for this series is by smashing the like button. Let's see if can hit 500 likes. Of course, if you're new to the channel as well and you enjoyed the content, then make sure to subscribe. Other than that though guys, hopefully you really enjoyed this series. I'm hoping it's going to be future content that you guys might look forward to on the channel. So let's see how it goes. Other than that though, hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time.